if you dig into what happens after the bill passes, you look at what is happening in the project. Why didn't high-speed rail happen? What happened with rural broadband? You begin to see this layering on of dozens and dozens of different goals into a single project, right? You're trying to do all kinds of environmental standards and wage goals and things that are all, or many of them, on their own good.
Right.
But these things are very hard to do in the first place. It's hard to build high-speed rail. It's hard to get housing done in places where it's difficult to build, and the projects often collapse under their own weight. There aren't many single changes you could make that I think would do all that much across domains. But one cultural change you can make in governance is to say that projects should more or less be doing one thing or very few things.
Right.
That their goal should be their goal.
What's the one thing?
Well, it depends on the project. If you're building housing, it should be to build housing. And if you've created a situation where to build public housing, publicly subsidized housing in California, it's more than 4 times as expensive per square foot as building market housing in Texas, you have a problem, and you need to work back through the process you created when you spend public money to figure out how you've added so much cost and time to the spending of public money.
Did you find
because
out
that's
why?
a betrayal of the taxpayer.
Did you find out why?
Yeah, I mean, I tracked back a bunch of different affordable housing projects. And I mean, different ones are different.
Yeah.
But the basic thing is public money in California, in a lot of places, triggers a bunch of new rules. It triggers different wage rules. It triggers different environmental rules. It triggers different building rules. And all of it adds cost and time. There are preferences for using small contractors, not big ones. And like I've done this on so many projects now, and they're all unhappy in their own ways. But it is a similar story across many of them, that they were not focused on the thing they promised, and oftentimes then they didn't get anything at all. Look, there's a million ideas that have gone into what we should be doing during California high-speed rail. But in the end, we haven't achieved any of them because you can't ride on high-speed rail. So like sometimes you try to achieve so much, you end up achieving nothing.